Chelsea have gone on another crazy spending spree this past transfer window and have spent over $1 billion since Bully has taken over. In today's video, we will be looking at the top 5 major problems from this window. At number 5, loaning out Kepa. Now, this could be argued by some of the fans at Chelsea, but a loan for your number 1 goalkeeper a day before the season starts is never a good idea. While Chelsea did have Sanchez signed from Brighton, this left him in a sink-or-swim situation before the fully season started. Pochettino's tactics did not want Kepa, but still, the fact that you got rid of your number 1 goalkeeper that late in the season or preseason is arguably a big mistake in the transfer window. Now, granted, he may do well at Real Madrid and therefore they can sell him down the road, but as of right now, this was a big issue. Number 4, not signing a left winger. It has been evident that Pochettino doesn't seem ready to use Mudryk on the left. He has used Chilwell in that position so far this season. This has led to Chelsea using the right side of the pitch for creativity and thus leaving the left side mostly toothless. Sterling and Madueke can play on the left side, but seem more fitted to play on the right side along with the new signing Palmer. So because of this, the left side has been lacking and suffering, and there really won't be anyone on that left side until further notice. So again, this could be a big issue for Chelsea going forward in the attacking third on that left side. Number 3, leadership depth. Chelsea used to be a club where almost every position was covered by a player that could be classified as a leader. In today's squad, there are arguably 2 or 3 players, and one of those is Reece James, who has been injured quite a lot lately, and Thiago Silva, who may not start every single game because of his age. Having leaders on the pitch helps team grind games out and don't see their side falling apart to teams such as Nottingham Forest at home. This could be crucial for Chelsea to finish in the top 4 this season, but this is a big error on Chelsea's board because, again, signing multiple leaders during the window can be massive for your club. Number 2, Costa Deal. Now, this is in here for multiple reasons. First off, Chelsea were in for this player in the beginning of the preseason before the season even started. Brighton were looking around $100 million for the player, which Chelsea declined in offering. This led Brighton to shop around and bring his price up even higher before Chelsea came back and finally pulled the trigger. On top of that, this meant that Cancelo missed preseason not only with Brighton but with Chelsea and wasn't match fit, which again we've seen time and time again because he hasn't really played too well, and you've seen some of the rust been showing up in these last couple of matches for Chelsea. This is a big issue because had Chelsea signed him during the preseason, he would have been able to work with Pochettino, been match fit, and the beginning of the season would look completely different, and therefore again this is a big issue coming from this transfer window. And last but not least, number 1, which I believe is the biggest issue, and that is the striker depth. Now, during this window, Chelsea had opportunities to bring in another striker to give Jackson some competition and also allow Pochettino to have different styles of players come in off the bench. Currently, Jackson is the only fit striker until Broja returns. This means that if Jackson picks up an injury, Pochettino will have to figure out a new formation again, also figuring out Chelsea's scoring problem. On top of that, Pochettino really can't rely on Jackson all the time because if he does go cold throughout the season, there's not a player that he can substitute in as of right now. So again, we could see a massive dip in goal scoring at Chelsea again this season, which has been imminent for the last couple of seasons. And therefore, again, Chelsea should have went out and bought another striker to, again, give competition to Jackson, but also give a different tactic and style for Pochettino. As for now, though, Chelsea have a lot of things to consider from the transfer window, and hopefully Pochettino can begin the process of getting Chelsea back to their winning ways. If you enjoyed this content, please give this video a like and subscribe if you want more content on Chelsea.